The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you on this Wednesday morning? It is the 27th day of September and very warm out here again today. Looks like another day in the 90s. I think we'll be in the 90s today and tomorrow, but we'll talk about that nicer air on the way. Hang on. We have a big improvement over the upcoming weekend. I'll bring you the latest information on that, plus any rain prospects in our future. We'll also talk about the tropics, and in just a moment, we'll reflect on Dan Atkinson, my dear friend, our friend, who left us yesterday. We'll talk about that in just a second. First, a little weather to get us started.
And we'll start with this. This is the rainfall outlook for the next 7 days. Nothing over us, and boy, it's starting to get dry. The grass is crunchy, and we need some help, and maybe the tropics will give us some help over the next several days. We'll see. Hot day today. Yeah, I think we're in the low to mid-90s. We were 93 yesterday. I think we're going to be very close to that again today with rain chances just about nil. Tonight's low down to about 70. So get ready, another hot day today, and I think even tomorrow we're in the low 90s, perhaps 91, 92, the last 90-plus degree day for a while. I hope so. Maybe not the last for the whole season. We'll see. Nicer air nudging into the area on Friday. This is the upper air map, so Friday is better. Saturday gets even better than that. I think we're not as hot Friday. I'm not saying cooler. I'm saying not as hot. I think we're in the mid to upper 80s Friday, and I think that's stage one of the cooler air. You see the second cold front, stage two, up there in Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, moving southward. So I think that arrives Saturday. I think we're in the low to mid-80s on Saturday for a high. I think Saturday night we're in the low 60s for the overnight low temperature by dawn on Sunday morning. So a nicer air mass, a little breeze, a big step in the right direction. I think Sunday's a great day, too. Again, a little breeze out there, plenty of sunshine, low humidity, and temperatures which will be in the low 80s for a high and low 80s for a high on Monday. So some really nice air to look forward to after all the heat we've had here lately. So I've got lower 90s tomorrow. I've got mid to upper 80, let's say mid-80s Friday, maybe a little low. 83 for a high Saturday, 62 on Sunday morning, and lower 80s, 81 Sunday and Monday with low humidity should be really, really nice. And as you look at this graph, again, it confirms today is a hot day, tomorrow's a hot day. Then we step down a little bit Friday, and then we step down a little more over the upcoming weekend, man. It's going to be a step in the right direction. Here's the GFS numbers. They're a little extreme. We're not going to be in the upper 70s for a high. I wish. But the coolest mornings are Sunday and Monday morning. And it looks like even the following week we're going to be in pretty good shape. Now, out in the tropics, we have still Tropical Storm Maria just off the coast of North Carolina. We have Hurricane Lee out there in the central Atlantic. And Maria is now a lopsided tropical storm with winds of 70 miles per hour, still bringing tropical storm force winds to the Carolina coast where there's a tropical storm warning. But look what the trough does. That trough that's bringing the nice air for us, it picks Maria up and whisks it away out into the Atlantic. Goodbye, Maria, the storm that has just decimated Puerto Rico. It's going to be months, maybe years before Puerto Rico recovers. And there's Hurricane Lee out there in the central Atlantic and about to make the big curve, just a fish storm, and we don't care about Lee. But we do care what could be happening several days down the line, 6, 7, 8 days down the line in the Western Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. There's the European showing some mischief developing. Here's the other global model, the GFS, showing some mischief in the Gulf and actually in a couple of places. So maybe that'll be something that'll bring us some positive rainfall news. We certainly need that. We don't want a hurricane. This world lost the greatest man yesterday. Dan Atkinson, meteorologist, my friend, my mentor, practically my brother, left this world for heaven. Dan took me under his wings at the TV station about 36 years ago. He enriched so many lives, in fact, everybody he came in contact with. This world is certainly a better place because of Dan, and we will miss him dearly.
We knew for some time that Dan was in failing health and that his time was short. My warmest thoughts and deepest prayers go to the entire Atkinson family, Cynthia, Josh, Joy, and to Dan's extended family, and to all of his many friends.